We will start with this chapter. Should wizard hit mommy? Okay, children, what is there in this chapter? It is there's a small girl. Okay, there was a small girl. Her name was Joe. Okay, and his father Jack. Now Jack used to tell stories to Joe. And what is the reason of telling the stories? Why Jack used to tell stories to Joe? The reason was that because he want that Joe should get some moral lessons through that stories. Okay, he wants that Joe should get some moral lessons through that story. So in this chapter also, he's telling the such story to Joe, okay, just to give her a lesson about something. Fine. So we'll start with the chapter now. In the evening and for Saturday night naps like today, Jack told his daughter Jo a story out of his head. This custom began when she was two, it was itself now nearly 2 years old, and his head felt empty. Now, what is there, children, on in the evening and for the Saturday naps? Okay, this Jack used to tell stories to his daughter Jo. Okay, now when he started telling stories to Joe, he started telling stories to Joe when Joe was 2 years old. Now Joe was 4 years old. Okay, and his head felt empty means all the creative things which are there. Okay, these all creative things which are there in the mind of Joe, Jack, that all now he is now blank. Okay, he's not having any creative stories now. Fine. Next, every new story was a slight variation of the basic tale. A small creature, usually named Roger, Roger Fish, Roger Squirrel, Roger Chimkin, had some problem and went it with to the wise old owl. Now, what is there, children? Most of the stories that he used to tell to you used to tell Joe. Okay, they revolved around the same plot. Fine. What is the plot of the story? In every story, there's a Roger. Okay, and that Roger used to be with different animals, just like a fish, a squirrel, or something. Fine. And then this creature, this Roger animal, had some problem. Okay, some kind of problem. And then this Roger creature would go to the wise old owl to take help. Okay. So he went to the wise old owl. The old owl told him to go to the wizard, and the wizard performed a magic spell that solved his problem, demanding in payment the number of pennies greater than the number of Roger creature had, but in the same breath, directing the animal to the place where the extra pennies could be found. Now, what is this? What this owl used to do? This owl used to tell the tell him to go to the wizard. Okay, so the Roger creature would take his problem to the wizard, would go to the wizard, and what did the wizard do? In exchange, the wizard wants money. Okay, and every time, mostly what happens, every time the money, there's a bit more money which the Roger creature wants, oh sorry, which the wizard wants, and the Roger creature does not have that much money. So what this wizard used to do, this wizard used to direct him towards a direction from where he could get rest of the money. Fine. So this is the same plot. From a long time, Jack is following the same plot. What is the story plot? That there's a there's some Roger creature. Okay, any animal is there. That animal is always with a problem. Okay, to solve his problem, this Roger creature used to go to that owl, and that owl used to directed him towards the for to solve his problem towards the wizard. Okay, after solving the problem, wizard always used to ask him for money, but the money the wizard used to ask, the Roger creature does not have that much money. Then what happened? This wizard only used to direct the Roger creature that where he could find the rest of the money. Fine. So this is the same plot going on from a long time. Fine. Then Roger was so happy he played, sorry, plays to the where the extra penny spawned. Then Roger was so happy he played many games with other creatures and went home to his mother just in time to hear the train whistle. Okay, that brought his daddy home from Boston. Now then what happened? Then the problem of this Roger creature would be solved. Then he used to play games with the other creatures, other animals. Then it was the evening time. Okay, then he, in the evening, he just go back to his mother, to his home. And then Jack used to describe the arrival of his daddy, of the creature's daddy from Boston. Okay, Jack described their supper and the story was over. Then what did the Jack do? Jack used to describe their supper, and then the story was over. Okay, working his way through this scheme was especially fatiguing on Saturday because Joe never fell asleep in nap anymore, and knowing this made the ride seem futile. Now, what is there, children? The story, the Jack used to describe the Jack used to have the same plot of the story. Fine. Now Jack is saying, the writer is saying that working his way to this screen was especially fidgeting. Fidgeting means exhausted. He started feeling exhausted now. Okay, by telling stories to her, to his daughter, and making her sleep. So he started feeling irritated. He started feeling exhausted. And what is the reason of why he got exhausted? He was exhausted because these telling stories, now his daughter has had grown up now. Okay, and this, telling stories to her and letting her sleep, this is now pointless. Okay, futile means pointless. Now these things are pointless. Okay, she is not able to sleep like this. The little girl, not so little anymore, the bumps her feet under the covers are halfway down the bed, their big double bed that they let her be in for naps, and when she was sick had at last arranged herself, and from the way her fat face deep into the pillow shone in the sunlight shifting from the drawn shades. It did. Okay, so what is there? This little girl, Joe, now started growing big, and her legs now stretched halfway down the bed. Okay, and when she just used to try to settle himself in the bed just to listen the story, now the writer is saying that she's a grown up girl now, so it is very impossible for Jack to tell her the story and made him sleep. Okay, by telling the story, just like the small children used to sleep, so it is very difficult for Jack now. Fine. So what is this girl is doing? She is arranging herself into her bed. Fine. It did not seem fantastic that some magic would occur and she would take a nap like an infant of 2. Now there is no magic is going to occur. When she was 2, she used to sleep while listening the story. Now what is there? She is grown up and she used to started taking interest. She is able to understand the things a little bit. So what is she doing? She is become curious. The children of these age group children, the children of from the age group from 4 to 10, they are so curious about the things. Okay, they want to, when they used to hear some new word, they used to ask questions about it. Fine. When they used to came to know something about anything, they used to question their parents regarding all these things. Fine. So what is here, children? Now this girl is also 4 years old. Fine. So when she is now she is 4 years old, so she also become curious, and she used to ask lot of questions from her parents. Okay, while telling the story, she used to interact with her father, and she used to ask a lot of questions. Okay, you will see in the chapter how she used to trouble his father, her father. Okay, in the between she used to ask the meanings of the things. Okay, in between she used to interrupt in between. Why? Because from last 4 years his father had the same plot of the story. Okay, her brother Bobby was 2 and already asleep with his bottle. Now this girl, this Joe, had a brother also, and that brother is of 2 years old, and with the milk bottle he just slept. So now there's only Joe. Jack asked, who shall the story be about today? So Jack asked her daughter, that just asked his daughter that, tell me that what story you want me to tell you. Roger, Joe squeezed her eyes shut and smiled, to be thinking she was thinking. His eyes open, her mother's blue. Chunk, she said firmly. Now, what is there? this she just closed her eyes, and she was just doing that she was thinking about something, and she opened her eyes. Her mother's blue means her eyes are blue as her mother. And what did she said? She said Chang. She said, I want to hear the story of Chang. Okay, a new animal. They must talk about Changs in the nursery school. Having a fresh hero, Monetary stirred Jack to create enthusiasm. And from where this word came, okay, this name of the animal came, of course, Joe had studied about this animal in the nursery school. Okay, right now his teacher had told her about this animal. So she knows about this animal. Okay, so she just said that I want to hear the story of this animal. Fine. Having fresh hero, Monetary stirred Jack to create enthusiasm. Now Jack is also in a great enthusiasm to tell her the story. All right, he said. Once upon a time, in a deep dark woods, there was a tiny little creature by the name of Roger Chang. He smelled very bad. So Jack started his story, and he said that once upon a time, in a deep dark woods means in a dark forest, in a deep forest, there was a tiny little animal, a tiny little creature was there, and his name was Roger Chang, and he smelled very bad. Now what is the problem with this Roger creature? This Roger creature used to smell very bad. Yes, Joe said. Now why did she said yes? Why? Because his this creature in general also he used to smell very bad. Of course, in the school they taught her like this only, that this creature used to smell very bad. So she is happy that his father understood that what creature she is trying to tell. Okay, he smelled so bad that none of the little other little woodland creatures would play with him. Joe looked at him solemnly. She hadn't foreseen this. Now what is this? The father continued with the story that he smelled so bad that no other creatures of the forest, they don't used to play with this Roger Shang. Okay, so Joe here, she become sad. Whenever he go out to play, Jay continued with a gist. Now children, gist means a certain energy or great energy with enthusiasm. Okay, remembering certain humiliation of his own childhood. Now what happened, children? This Jack continued that whenever he would go out to play, and he was very enthusiastic while telling the story, but then certainly he remembered his own humiliation, okay, which he suffered in his own childhood. The humiliation which he had suffered in his own childhood, he remembered that. And what was that? All the other tiny little animals would cry, oh, here comes Roger Stinky Skunk, and they would run away, and the Roger Skunk would stand there all alone. The two little round tears would fall from his eyes. Now, what is there, children? This father, obviously, her father had also gone through such humiliation in his childhood. Okay, so he just remembered, he had just remembered his own humiliation, and he continued the story that whenever this Roger creature used to go among the other creatures, what happened? They used to ran away from him, telling him that he used to smell very bad. And this Roger Stinky Shank, he used to stand alone in the forest, and he started crying. The corners of the Joe mouth dropped down, and her lower lips bent forward as he traced with a forefinger forefinger along the side of her nose, the course of one of the Roger Shank's ear. Now, what is this? The Joe become very sad. Okay, now what is the reaction she is giving? What was her facial expression of Joe now? She was looking very sad after hearing this, that no other animal used to play with Roger Chang. Okay, and she also started crying. Won't he see the owl? She asked in a highly and faintly roughened voice. Now, I told you that the children become curious, and this girl is listening the story from last 4 years in the same story plot. So she knows when the Roger creature used to come, then the problem come, and then with that problem he used to go to the owl. So she asked that won't he see the owl? Sitting on the bed beside her, Jack felt the cover tugged as her legs switched tensely. He was pleased with this moment. He was telling her something true, something she must knew, and had no wish to hurry on. Now, what is there? Jack just he sit comfortably on the bed, okay, and he don't want to just tell the story in a very fast way and then go. No, he was telling the story just to tell her his daughter about something which is something true, which something which happened with Jack. Okay, so that's why he was not in a hurry. He want that Joe should listen the story very carefully and should understand what is the moral reason. Okay, what is there behind that story? What is there? What Jack wants to tell his daughter. Okay, so he was not in a hurry. Fine. So he just sit comfortably on the bed next to Joe just to tell her the story. But downstairs a chair scrapped, and he realized he must get down to help Claire. Claire is Jack's wife. Paint the living room woodwork. Now, what there when he sat comfortably and he was not in a hurry. At that time, he just heard some noise, and the noise are coming from downstairs. It means his wife Claire. Okay, she was painting the living room woodwork, and this Jack had to finish the story and then go downstairs, and he would help his wife. Okay. Well, he walked along very sadly and came up a very big a very big tree, and on the tip top of a tree there was an enormous wise old owl. So Jack continued his story. He said that he walked along very sadly in the forest, and then he came to a very big tree, in front of a very big tree, and then on the tip top of that tree there was a big owl was sitting on that tree. Good. Now what did Joe said? Good. It means she was happy. Okay, Mr. Owl, Mr. Owl, Roger Shank said, all the other little animals ran away from me because I smell so bad. So what does this Roger creature said? He said that Mr. Owl, all the animals used to run away from me. What is the reason? Because I used to smell very bad. So all the animals, they didn't play with me. So you do, the owl said, very, very bad. So owl said, yes, you smelled very bad, very, very bad. So what can I do? Roger Shunk said, and he cried very hard. Now Roger Shunk said that you tell me what to do. Okay, he asked the owl advice now, and this creature started crying. Okay, the wizard, Joe shouted and sat right up, and the little golden book fell from the bed. Now, what did she shout? The wizard, because she know that now the owl had come in the story. Now the wizard is going to come. Now, Joe, Daddy telling the story. Do you want to tell Daddy the story? No, you me. Now, what is the now? Jack become a little angry, and he said that, see, I'm telling you the story. Do you want me to tell you the story, or you yourself going to assume everything? No, you me. No, you me means okay. You tell. I am going to listen. Then lie down and be sleepy. So Jack told to lie down and be sleepy. Her head replaced onto the pillow, and she said, out of your head. And she just put her head back into the pillow, and she said, out of your head means the same story plot you are always telling. The owl thought and thought. At last he said, why don't you go to see the wizard? And this owl, he thought for some time, and then he said to this Roger creature that go to the wizard. Okay, that wizard is going to solve your problem. Okay, Daddy, what? Are magic spell real? Now she started asking questions. So she asked, Daddy, are these magic spells real? Okay. This was a new phase, just the last month, a reality phase. Now, children, I told you that the children of this age are very curious. They used to ask a lot of questions. Okay, so this is a new phase in this Joe's life, and she used to reality phase. Reality phase means she started asking questions. Okay, just to clear the things. Okay, so what is a reality phase? When he told her spider eats bug, she turned to her mother and asked, "Do they really?" once Jack told his daughter that spider eats bugs. So she just went to her mother to clear that his father is not lying. He's just not making a story. Is he saying right? Okay. And when Claire told her that God is in the sky and all around them, then she turned to her father and insisted with a sly yet eager smile, is he really? Now, when once her mother told her that God is in the sky and it is all around, then she went to her father to clear it. That is mother speaking truth, or there is some story she is making. Fine. So this is for this reason only, for the curiosity reason only, she asked that are the magic spell real? Okay, they are real in stories. Jack answered curtly. So Jack, in a curtly means in an angry way, he said that in a rude way. He said that yes, they are real. And why he was rude? She made him miss a beat in a narrative. Why? Because he was just narrating a story, and in between she used to interrupt. So because of that interruption, that beat in the narration of the story used to be missed by this Jack. So he became a little angry, and in that rude way he said, yes, yes, they are real in the stories. The owl said, go through the dark woods under the apple tree into the swamp over the creek. What is a creek? Now he started the story, Jack again. He said that owl said to that Roger Shank that go to the dark woods, okay, and under an apple tree near the swamp. Swamp means we can say that dal, okay, over the creek, over the creek. Now he hadn't complete his sentence, and she interrupted in between. What is a creek? Okay, this dialogue is said by Joe. Or little river. So what did Jack replied? A little river over the creek, and there will be a wizard house. And what he said that over the creek there will be a wizard house. And that's the way Roger Shrunk went, and pretty soon he came to the little white house, and he rapped on the door, and that he got the instructions from this from the owl, and according to the instruction he just went to that wizard house. Jack rapped on the windowsill, and under the covers Joe tall fingers clutched in an infernal thrill. So to make a sound effect, what did Jack do? He just rapped on the window sill. Okay children,